Hello. Yes, it's all because of Wesley. Come on, game capture. Work, you can do it. There you go. I'm okay. Not been up too much. A lot of watching dogs. Where's my speedometer? Now I can see it. Okay. Yeah, I saw you were doing Too Close to the Sun. Or just practice for all dashes for Too Close to the Sun. Also, I don't know if this is going to be a long stream. Probably not. Probably a short one. But I figured since I'm already on Catalyst and I have been for like a couple hours, might as well. I see. I should get back to all dashes, but what I probably will do is I will, because I'm super focused on getting Scenic lately. After Scenic, I'll get back on all dashes. Now I want to listen to the full song, not the intro. You put it on. It's fun. More viable now that dashes are more difficult. Better than running with a lot of runs without setups. I've been trying to find a consistent setup for this, but it's so difficult. Hmm. It's not that difficult once you got it. It becomes just another part of the run. as simple as just like running forward. It's a good thing too close to the sun is a fun run. It doesn't require that many setups. Yeah, weren't you talking about that a while back, Wesley? And you were like, yeah, I'm gonna get this in like 2 minutes. I'm in a very weird type of mood for music. I'm gonna be skipping a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna even want to listen to. What is this? Not bad. For no struts. Also, before I started running without, like, every single time I'd practice Scenic, I'd have the setups, and so I'd never get that weird launch up before, and now I get it all the time. You should really learn the ledge trick. It's one Q-turn mid-air, and it's like guaranteed after that, kind of. The Q-turn and then hold back made it so much easier. So much more consistent. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong half the time in this run. I kind of don't either. But if you do a Q-turn midair after you jump, and you hold back after that, it kind of just works. You just kind of need vaguely the correct angle. I really want to get like a sub 57 at least. Which is why I'm going for every strat. I've just been doing like a couple hours, like interspersed. I haven't done any long grind sessions. Probably the most I did was like 3-4 hours. And I've done like 10 of them since the server shut down. But I haven't done anything long, yeah. Also, I don't know if I should be holding a strafe key whenever I do this. Because I feel like sometimes it makes me more consistent and sometimes it makes me less consistent. So I kind of just do it whenever I feel like it. And I feel like that makes me less consistent. I always thought those pseudo type platformer type games, I don't know what you call those, like isometric, but kind of sometimes not. Did be a fun run. But really just doing the boss fights really fast would be the fun part. All the other stuff to me wouldn't. Also, since the servers go down, not even like the lack of time trials, but having to load up Meteor's trainer to be able to practice, and then have to relaunch every time to be able to do full runs, I lose all the practice that I just did. Just from like not playing for a little bit while I'm waiting for the game to launch again. And then all that practice was useless, and I feel just like, ugh. With time trials, I could just reset back real easy. Start a run like right after. I notice it every single time I launch the game. Not even from the messages, but just in general. But I think a lot of players didn't use time trials like I would use them. A lot of runners practice in a different way. Like, it was a huge nerf for me losing time trials. I want to do runs. I have to relaunch. Because Meteor said, no. Cannot run with trainer injected. You have to relaunch your game. You have to launch it like 4 times before it actually starts. Come on, launch. I believe in you. There we go. What was the old despawn strat? I assume it had something to do with time trials. I wish you could still place them, even if they got deleted, like when you close the game. Some sort of cache. Hello. Nice to see you. Been a while. That's my fault. I thought Birdman has a K6 spawn. I remember specifically when I was running all dashes without no K6, they always spawn at Birdman. Yeah, that sucks. Rip. Does sound like it sucks. If I had lost that many runs to Kasich, I probably wouldn't run all dashes. Still, that's time lost. You didn't have to lose before. Excuse me. I didn't change that much. I thought it was like 0 before. That was a good attempt. Yeah, I got to the boost before 33 seconds. That's like a 4-second time save on Tirga. Maybe like a 2.5. But I have a lot of time save if I hit more bunny hops than him too. I was expecting to land right there. What do you mean, the first one before the zip, or at the very, very beginning, double wall boost? It's about as difficult as old OT. You ever ran that? The double wall boost? You need 2 perfect ones. 2 quick ones, I already know I'm on the perfect line. To get a... You want a 13 speed at least. For a good time save. It saves like 0.5 over old strat. Nice to see you, nice guy. You're telling me. I like the new starting strat. I'm surprised no one ever did this double wall boost at the very beginning. Or if they did, maybe they just didn't get the max wall boost speed. I didn't even heard a refunct. Yeah, Wesley, if you've ever done old OT, so the double wall boost at the beginning, then it's literally the same strat. Just going the opposite way. You basically want to get as far along that wall as possible. The first wall boost should be on the door. What if I hit that though? Imagine trying to replicate that. What's crazy is this new double wall boost is more consistent than the ult shred I was going for. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been playing games lately. Playing them how they're supposed to be played? What? I guess Lethal Company, probably not. Considering that's modded like crazy. I think that one was the fastest one I've ever gotten. It was like a 13.5. Isn't Dragon Age kind of like the Baldur's Gate games? I've honestly never seen any gameplay of it. Or is it more like Diablo? I want to offer promotion of your channel. Thank you, first time chatter. /ban. Yes. Alright, that took me forever. It's a ban. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Scenic lately. It's basically all I've been grinding. I checked out the strat for CM, but I couldn't get it consistent. I think there's some controller trickery making it easier for Night Sky. Got the scuff controller. Nah, I just think that, like, the way I have to do it on a keyboard is I have to hold A while you just move your left stick. And so it's a little unnatural. Like, the way you can rotate your stick around, it's not as simple. Because you have to hold W the whole time while you're on keyboard and switch. On LS, you're technically always holding W. You could try to, like, open one up and install them yourself. Be a fun project. Backstreet Bluff double wall boost. Double wall boost. Why am I drawing a blank? You mean the camera boost? You can't up the dead zone as a temp fix? No one has that knowledge. You Google it. And then you learn, because it's fun. No one is born with that knowledge. I want to learn how to solder. Solder. But a good soldering iron, like a Hacko, are expensive. Really? I'm spoiled by Steam letting you set crazy settings to your controller. By default on PC, you can just make macros and stuff with your controller. I swear. Like, I was hitting this boost a couple times whenever I was practicing with the trainer. As soon as I relaunch the game and I try to hit it, I haven't hit it once. Relaunching the game is just the worst. What am I doing wrong? I've been using an Xbox One S controller since it released. I also use a Nintendo Switch, like, GameCube controller. It's not one-to-one to an actual GameCube controller, but it does the job okay. That thing hasn't had any crazy drift. But I also set dead zones on it, so... But dead zones are only like 10%, it's not egregious. Potentiometer sticks. It's just been the standard for so long. I'm sure the next generation will start to become more of a standard. Maybe they'll just make their like special controllers have them. Like the Xbox Pro controller or whatever. Did he change his name now? still labeled as Eric Doa. Or maybe I don't know the album. I don't keep up with music. I listen to the same songs for years. It's a heavy controller. Bit Crush songs, I see. Yeah, I like this type of style, so I don't know if I'd like his regular music then. I've only heard a few songs from him. And every single one I've heard I've used in a video. Time to switch to PC. Use any controller. How do I grab that? I feel like most hyperpop artists kind of just something happened to them that was like tragic, and then they don't make music anymore. But I'm fine listening to old music, so I don't mind. Sick. Just nice to see someone not fall off the face of the earth after they get popular. This music is the music that I listen to just if I want to listen to music right now. I'm not streaming on YouTube, so I don't need to care about DMCA. I have a drifting playlist. Which is kind of just like fast music. It's like EDM and stuff from like years ago. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite, Wesley. I've never listened to an entire album in like order or even shuffle. I barely listen to the same artist twice. I find one song that's like my favorite of them, and then I look at all their other music and I'm like, man, this doesn't sound the same. And so I move on to another artist. Why aren't albums an artist or albums an option without premium? I don't have premium. And I'm listening to Spotify right now. It won't play the whole album? What? How is it a thing? I would say either if you have issues like that on your phone, then one, you're an iPhone user, or two, you're an Android user that doesn't know how to fix things like that. I'm sure there's ways to do it on iPhone too that I do on my phone. But it probably requires some weird stuff. I saw like a survey recently. It was like 76, or was it more than that? 76% of all teenagers in the US have iPhones. And anecdotally, like, I've noticed this, but it's kind of sad. Not that I like really like Google, but I really don't like Apple. The only person I know that's like really into iPhones is a super materialistic. I could definitely go a day without listening to music. If I'm talking to someone. If I don't talk to anyone that day, I probably need music. I definitely would not stream if I had no music. I'm not pulling a Wesley. I don't know, just watching Catalyst without music in the background just makes my brain like feel like something's missing. Because I always run with music. Or like a video in the background. Yeah. This is the music I was really into when I was in like 2016, 2017, 2018. I don't listen to much of this anymore. That was a good song. Yeah, like you aren't listening to your own playlist when you're playing Doom. And if you are, then you're not experiencing Doom correctly. I think if you listen to something so off-brand, it kind of ropes around and being like, yeah, you should be listening to that while playing Doom. I support listening to ultra weeb music while slaying demons. Yeah. I had a phase where I was really into Soul Worker. Like an MMO that's kind of like Borderlands. And I listened to the song like on repeat for like 200 hours while playing it. This song was, now every single time I listen to it, I just think of Soul Worker. I think I'm jumping too early. That was too fast. Never done that. I gotta pick up. I'm eating pumpkin. I'm chilling. I think these B-ops suck. Oh no. Please do not fill up the chat with... Spoonge. Rip chat. It's ruined. Wait 30 seconds. Get permabanned from Twitch. You encouraged this night sky. Threw a pipe bomb and walked away. Congratulations. I don't chat enough on Twitch to know what the 30-second rule is. I don't watch Twitch streams, surprisingly. I watch YouTube a lot. Not Twitch, though. I sometimes will watch VODs of Northern Lion on Twitch. What else we got? Tomorrow I could be happy, followed by On Your Mark by Task Music. I'm in for it. That's a good shuffle right there. Super proper people being like big streamers. What? Rip. Yellow rice? You mean like Spanish rice? I've never heard the term yellow rice before. Mediterranean. Maybe there's an unspoken third rice I've never heard about that I must try. Man, this song is so good. I could never get over this song. Chiptune is such a good genre. And Task Music is such a good artist. And it combined making this amazing song. Oh, come on. Give me that boost. Don't just shove me down into the floor. Never heard of the world record holder. You like some underground streamers. If I am gonna watch a stream, I don't think I'm watching the world record holder of a speedrunner. I'm just watching the speedrunners with the personality. Like I wouldn't watch my own stream. The song is really good, but I don't like the meme references. But I think it's a good sounding song. Like I cringe whenever the meme things show up, but also I really enjoy the rest of the song. No. The Renegade. 7 minutes of the same 2 verses. I'm in for it. Maybe not the entire 7 minutes, but at least a couple minutes. Yeah, I'm glad mostly everyone stuck around. And that we even converted a few oldies. That'll get you some interacts, Wesley. There's something about a song that just does the same thing, like for 7 minutes. Like, man, Around the World by Daft Punk goes crazy hard. That would have been crazy. That was such a good boost. Can't go wrong if you have a good 6 seconds, you have a good song. I didn't make the community. I could say I added to the community. But the community already existed. Community was already pretty chill. Hello, Tirka. Nice to see you. I can see you using the "Hey guys" emote, Tirka. No more. Lumini's working on CC. Whenever someone hits it, that's not me. Like a full run of it. It has to be world record. I'm gonna boost off the support bars that hold up the bridge. I don't think so. I'm gonna need to look while I'm over there. Where would you even get a boost? What? Was this song an American Dad? What? I think you're the only person to ever know that, Karmic. If I'm ever doing trivia and I need someone that knows very obscure cartoon knowledge, I got you. Nice to see you, Tiga. Hope you're doing well. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, you would be my phone a friend. For obscure knowledge. Meteor's Billy Mitchell right now with his runs. He's holding out on us. Unfortunately, I can't see the emotes in my own chat. I can only see them on the stream preview. I need to reset that so I can see them myself. I have to do it this way because I have to be able to ban people. Random bots that show up in the stream. And I don't want to have to open a browser. If it's the Skyrim OST. Isn't there like a Wordle clone that's just Pokemon music? Or like Nintendo music? I know Ludwig played it. I saw one that was literally just Nintendo, and it's like obscure songs like level number 7 from like Kirby's Dream Land or something. It doesn't even have a name. You're just expected to know it. I don't think I have that much obscure knowledge in my brain. I know a bunch of troubleshooting tips for fixing computers. Thank you for this information, nice guy. Hello. Nice to see you. It's crazy. Like, I expect no one to show up whenever I stream, like, 99% of the time. And there's always people that show up, like, most of the time, and it's cool. If you're carrying just a human head, then of course you're going to carry it upside down, because you don't want to carry that weird, nasty, like, neck wound. I don't think a lot of people have tattoos on the palm of their hands. I don't know. In a life or death situation, you are like 7 foot. That's a lot of meat. Use the most calories. Yeah, but think about how much calories you eat in a day. That's impressive. They don't want you to succeed. I really just want to listen to one song on repeat right now. And it's the song I played at the very beginning of the stream. So I'm going to listen to it again. Hey, pieces of spaghetti are tasty. I wouldn't describe yourself in food terms if you don't want to be eaten. crazy is I do a Scenic stream, and throughout the entire stream, I only hit the boost like twice. It's crazy. Yeah, this is the type of song I could listen to on repeat for hours, days. When I first listened to this song, I was like, man, I don't like the robot-y voice, but I like the female vocalist. And then over time, the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, man, I really don't like the female vocalist. I want the robot-y guy to talk to me. Give me the weird stuff. First boost at the correct angle once. Yeah, I completely, like, learning CC was so rough. I definitely was not the best at CC. And I will admit that. There were several other runners better than me. I just, had a lot of time. So I was able to get world record for a bit. A stream where I hit the boost 3 times. Conquer Canyon. You don't eat the skin. You eat the organs. I don't think in a life or death situation I'm like, man, I wonder if this is dangerous. I'm not gonna be... The only thing I'm like avoiding is the brain, because I don't want to catch a prion. Yeah, like thighs. Sounds like Linux. But man, is it fun to mess with it. And then eventually, when it works, you feel like a god. Yeah, I was doing really obscure things on Linux. Where there was like one program to do it, and it was just terminal. And I have to like read the whole wiki just to make out one thing that I want to do. don't know if I want that info, Karmic. I forgot what I was doing exactly on Linux. It was super weird, and I shouldn't have been doing it in the first place on Linux. Oh, it was file recovery. Like deleted file recovery on Linux. That was rough. I eventually got it to work after like hours and hours. But it didn't even get like all the files that I actually needed. It was just getting like random text files and some stuff on the drive. Random pictures that were kind of corrupted. And I did the same thing on Windows. And it was pulling non-corrupted files, so I don't know. Man, the dark web is like the biggest scapegoat. Like 99% of like morning news. You mean Wesley? Also, this stream will go probably 2 hours, 15 minutes. Like another 30 minutes. I've already done 2 hours of Scenic grinding today before I started streaming. Also, my room is getting really hot from my computer being on and playing games for so long. Like, I am sweating. That one's a basic fact that everyone should know. It's not very obscure anymore. Just aim where I look on the in my PB, and then hold the left stick to the left while midair after letting go. If you don't hold the left stick, it becomes a lot more difficult. Or is it the right? To the right. I think it's to the right, actually. Left stick to the right. I hold D. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while. If I like do a run, I'll know. But just thinking about it, I'm like, wait a second. But I'm pretty sure it's D. It's because you stand on the right side once you vault over. And so then you have to go to the left to wall boost. And so that's what got me confused. That was a good run. Oh, that one was so good. That was such a good... I hit the boost at 31.5. That was crazy. That was such a good beginning. I think that's the best beginning I've ever had. I need to hit that in a run, man. I need to hit the boost. I think even if I just hit the boost and like one bunny hop, that was world record. Even without punching. Aren't kidney beans like really like toxic if you don't cook them all the way through? Like a lot of beans are really toxic if you don't cook them all the way through. Of course you would know something about beans, Karmic. I think it's crazy that figs exist and what it takes in the wild for them to exist is pretty crazy. The thought of like when you're eating a fig, you're just eating like a dead wasp. Kind of crazy. Is there really another category for non-ballpoint pens? I feel like you're just reading off a website. Also, am I just full boomer exposed because I said the word website? Pretty sure no one says it anymore. crazy that there just used to be websites for every single thing. And now you go to like 3 or 4 websites. When FML used to exist, I had the FML app on my phone, on my iPod Touch 4. 2? Probably a 2 or 3. I need a spliced run with that 131 second to boost. With the rest, I swear you can get like a 52. It's so hard to practice the bunny hops without time trials. Like, you get the boost and then you just miss all the bunny hops because you haven't practiced any bunny hops in forever. Remember the... I feel like every like 6th post on like old like Reddit comics and stuff like that, like FU712 had something to do with about like you are now blinking manually type stuff, like those things. Your tongue cannot sit comfortably in your mouth anymore. You don't see those anymore. Those really screw with you. I figure you always have something quirky going on, Karmic. You're gonna say something like, man, I always blink manually. Springboard where? White step. This thing? Yeah. I keep on bonking on that and it knocks me up. It bothers you that you don't get a springboard there? Why would you want a springboard there? Sadly, springboards are slower. I wish there's some springboards that launch you, and I wish every springboard launched you like that. Like, being able to take all springboards, if you want to go fast, is cool. Not just skipping them because they make you go too high and slow. The really slow springboard. There's something about this. Like, you look directly in the middle, and then you start crouching, like, right here. And then you let go immediately. Skill issue. Like, that's the spot. There's a lot of people that play on console that just, like, they think PC is so expensive. Or they just, like, they're like, man, I wish I had a PC, and then go and buy the next new console. Right now, if I was to build someone a PC, it would probably be the 5700X 3D. That's like a cheap all-arounder. You could play with a controller on PC if you really needed to, but and you don't need like a gigantic mouse pad. As long as you're willing to like wall mount a monitor instead of it being on your desk, you can fit computers into really tiny spaces. I mean, if you don't have a computer on a desk, then literally you can have the smallest... You can have like a piece of wood, like with a right angle bracket holding it up. It's like 1.5 feet. I've seen people do that to where they have like that right angle bracket and they have like a lock hook to where they can fold it down. And so it folds right into the wall, like that one Office episode. And then you can just lift it back up and it'll be right angle again. My favorite was the guy's wife didn't like the aesthetics of a computer, so he just put his whole computer in a cupboard and a 24-inch monitor in the cupboard. And so whenever he wants to play, he just opens the cupboard. Just gotta run some fans going in and out of it. Out the back. Make some speed holes. I get CM strat like 50% of the time now. Now the only annoying part of CM is the beginning, trying to get the really good boost. It doesn't help that you have to have a king-size bed to not have your feet hang off the wall. Or hang off the side of the bed. Nice guy, do you think that you've, like out of all the dashes you've played, you've done more Backstreet Bluff than anything? I feel like you're just always running Backstreet Bluff. Do you not sit like, or lay down like in a ball or something? I do that, and my feet don't hang off. Donkey? Really? Why donkey? Ah, that explains it. Yeah, Backstreet was a lot of my first run. I think it took like 90 hours for me to get world record on Backstreet. If I didn't use a pillow, I don't think I could sleep comfortably. I use like 3 pillows for one person, and they're like big pillows. Like one's a body pillow, one's like 3/4 of a body pillow, and one's a regular pillow. It's actually not that bad. It's just you need to know the correct angle to do it. Like mouse placement matters a lot, I'm pretty sure. I cannot sleep on my stomach. I'm a side sleeper. Side and back. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate if I sleep on my stomach. Like you have nowhere to rest your head without directly in the pillow. And if you don't, then you're just kind of like twisting your neck to be able to breathe. That doesn't seem healthy. You know, like, a lot of dwarves have, like, tiny houses? Why don't you ever see, like, tall people houses? Like, I wonder if Shaq has accommodations for his height in his house. I want to see that. I don't want to see little furniture. I want to see the big furniture. Like, I know Shaq has, like, an F-250, like, Super Duty, like, gigantic truck. Aren't hotel doors just doors? I've had so many issues with sliding doors over the years that I'm just sick of them. They always come off of the railing, no matter what. And it's a pain to get them back on. You must live in a really small house to put a 7-foot person in a really small room. Doesn't the UK pay for some stuff like that, though? Like, if you can prove that it's, like, inconveniencing you? You have Marfins or something? You hear about it a lot. It's always some random Reddit post where someone's like, man, look at my hands, they're so big. And then every comment is, you have Marfan syndrome. And they're like, oh man, I have Marfan syndrome. What do I do? Classic. That was a really good run too. I don't think it was as fast as the other one, but it was a 31 second. I only hit the boost like once every 100 times. And I only hit the best start like once every like 25 times. Takes a miracle to get them both. As long as they never meet, you can say that everyone is your number one fan. Or you're your number one fan of everyone. Realistically, when is Jeff Dunham gonna meet Carlos Mencia and George Lopez? You could just lie. I don't think you can hear it, but my dog is going absolutely crazy. I'm probably gonna get off the stream soon. I feel like the boost works more often whenever I'm at a tighter angle. Like if I go too far out left, then it's bad. Like I need to go too far to the right. Yeah, I said at 2 hours 30, probably. And so that's like 6 minutes away, 5 minutes. I don't think that's good. Like, right below my thumb, that part of my hand is starting to go numb. Also, if I scratch, like, if your palm is facing you, the left side of your wrist, like on that side of the arm, if I scratch there, my entire hand goes numb. I don't think that's good either. It's like my hand's funny bone. Oh, I didn't know who you were applying to. I thought you were gonna stream your calluses. It's like, who does that? My hands are in a really good position, or good condition, but not my wrists. Like, if I rotate my hand in a circle, it pops every single time on both hands. Like, pretty loudly. Always gotta one-up Karmic. From Marching Band and League of Legends. That's quite the combo. Nightmare blunt rotation. He just told you he plays League. Other things don't matter. I'm grilling them right now. It's like when someone says they're a veteran, and then they have to say like, "Oh, what regiment were you in?" type thing. What battalion? I could never see myself playing really any instrument. I think if I learned an instrument, I'd hate music. Because then I would know how it works. Now I just listen to music, and even if it's really bad music, I can listen to it. Because I don't know how music works, so I can just be like, yeah, this sounds pretty good. But I know if I learned anything about music, I'd be like, man, this is off timing or something. Not my tempo. I love the memes on that movie. But I found myself saying not my tempo a lot now as a joke. Not really even a movie reference anymore. It's just me saying it over and over. The only thing I could see myself playing is the piano / keyboard. Because it kind of be like Stepmania. Like if they had a game that was like, it recognized all your piano presses and it was like Stepmania, so you can play music that way, I would be playing that 24/7. I love DDR. Yeah, I just FC lighted a bumblebee on the piano. That's an achievement. Yeah, but it doesn't exist in an easily doable form. And it's not as gamified as I want it to be. I want it to be like 99% game, 1% actually knowing how to play the piano. I want to be one of those people that knows nothing about music theory, but can play a song perfectly by ear. I know nothing about timings or what the silly letters on the pages mean. And I know that's unachievable. So I know that I'm not going to play. Yeah, basically I'm saying I want to learn an instrument, but I don't want to put in the work. Which is basically everyone. Yeah, once there's like a brain thing that like you can upload your skills and then you could download your other people's skills, like all their experience playing instruments. Yeah, I'm downloading them all and I'm playing them. But if I have to put in the work, nah. Yeah, basically, Wesley. I already have enough hobbies. I like learning languages. That's pretty cool. Even though I'm not good at it. Then I would have to delete like literally 25% of my music because it's all SoundCloud music made by some random kid. I can't hit 2 bunny hops for the life of me. Like ice skating? Skating is cool, but I don't want to fall down that much. Not for me. Yeah, I know, skateboarding. I don't want to do anything to where like when I'm 30 or something, I'm like, man, my body doesn't sit well after that tumble 15 years ago. I'm not really an adrenaline junkie. If I could get rid of like my like adrenaline response, I probably would. It just gets in the way, makes me nervous whenever I have good runs. Yeah, I'm about to head out anyway. I streamed a little longer than I expected, but not that much longer. An extra 10 minutes. Also, if anyone ever knows how to fix this flickering on these boats, please tell me. The only thing I figured out was changing mesh quality lower makes it less frequent. But I want to have a sick wallpaper and the boats just flicker in the background. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for being here. Even if it was only for a little bit. Maybe stream more in the future since, I don't know, I think I got out like my anxiety of streaming just by just clicking the start streaming button. When did we add the buy emote? What is that? That's terrible time, Abyssal. Very, very bad timing. Sorry you didn't catch it. Hope you're doing well, Abyssal. Man, I love how these lights, like, blink all over this. Just watching them blink is so cool. But yeah, I am out of here. I'll let the song play out, and then the stream is ending. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your night or day.